One woman's enduring passion for technology and storytelling would help shape some of the most iconic video games in history and transform Halo into a global transmedia franchise. Growing up in Colorado, Bonnie Ross was a competitor from the start. She started early in sports and challenged herself in studying both writing and engineering. In college, Bonnie's competitive spirit earned her an internship at IBM, which led to a technical communications position at Microsoft. But Bonnie yearned for something that would better match her creative passions. Taking a chance, she joined the fledgling PC game team at Microsoft in 1994 and helped create NBA Full Court Press. Over the next 4 years, Bonnie continued to work on successful sports titles and found her passion for game development. In 1998, she helped build a brand new PC game studio for Microsoft. While there, she had the opportunity to partner with Alexei Pajitnov, the creator of Tetris.
So basically, she was one of the great team maker I ever met.
From there, Bonnie pitched Zoo Tycoon and saw its success among many other action-filled narrative projects. Eventually, she accepted an offer to join the development team for a top-secret project, codenamed Xbox. In 2004, Bonnie rose to the position of general manager and head of production for the Xbox gaming portfolio. She worked with some of the industry's leading development teams on legendary gaming franchises.
She acted as executive producer on Gears of War. She always fought hard to do what was best for the game, putting developers and players' interests ahead of commercial interests.
We just sat down and started talking, and it was really apparent right away that she was in charge, and you better get your shit together.
In her time at Xbox, Bonnie witnessed the beginnings of Halo Combat Evolved and continued to be a part of the series through the releases of Halo 2 and Halo 3.
She had read The Fall of Reach multiple times, and every other piece of media and print that we had put out there.
With Bungie's departure from Microsoft in 2007, Bonnie's career and the future of the Halo franchise took a bold new turn.
Bonnie came to me and was super passionate about the Halo franchise, the Halo universe. She thought it could be our Star Wars. She convinced me and other senior leaders in the Xbox organization to let her have the keys to the franchise.
She was, for us, an obvious leader to take it on. She had managed some of our biggest franchises. She had managed teams incredibly well. She'd attracted great talent.
And with the newly formed 343 Industries, Bonnie did more than just continue the legacy of Halo. She charted a new and unlimited future.
Bonnie thought a lot about how we should think about the franchise and really bring it to life across different mediums.
She sees not just where the pebble's going to hit the pond, but also where the ripples are going to hit the shore.
Leading the development of core successes like Halo 4 and Halo 5 Guardians, Bonnie also expanded the series to strategy, mobile, and even arcade games. Under Bonnie Ross's leadership, Halo became a transmedia leader, expanding into comics, consumer products, toys, anime, motion pictures, an upcoming Showtime television series, and a dozen New York Times best-selling novels.
Bonnie's always had a great understanding of pop culture, a great understanding of how stories fit into our lives.
Today, as a studio head and the lead for the largest Xbox franchise, Bonnie uses her story to empower women and underrepresented minorities to use technology to drive creativity, art, and storytelling. Her work with the Ad Council She Can STEM campaign drives home how young women have the power to bring new worlds to life.
Today, people are like, of course, right? Diverse voices and different perspectives lead to better product. What I think started as something very personal for her has turned into something that is a corporate value for the company, and I think she's been a big part in growing that.
I want to congratulate and welcome you, Bonnie, to the Hall of Fame. We can't wait to see what you create next.
For her achievements, for creating enduring universes, and for her continued dedication as a leader, mentor, and creator, tonight we honor her as the 2019 inductee to the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Bonnie Ross.
Thank you. That's the first time Phil and I have hugged in the 20 years we've known each other, so that alone is worthy. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here with all of you. The brand pillars for the Halo universe are hope and wonder, humanity, and heroism. And I wanted to take a moment to thank the heroes in my life. First, thank you to the amazingly talented team at 343. It's a privilege to serve alongside of you. Thank you to Bungie for creating this epic sci-fi world that I have the honor of stewarding. Thank you to Phil Spencer, Shane Kim, and Matt Booty for having faith in me and giving me the keys to this extraordinary world. And thank you to my wonderful kids, Reed and JoJo, and my amazing husband, who said after a year of marriage, I thought I was just marrying you, but there are 3 people in our marriage, you, me, and Xbox. I don't think he thought it was a compliment. Thank you to AIAS and the women and the men in our industry. And most importantly, thank you to the fans for your enthusiasm and support for the world of Halo. When I was 10, my career goal was to be a professional athlete. I'm not saying I was talented enough, but like many kids, I believed I was. My school had a kids magazine, and one month there was an article about Babe Dietrichson, one of the greatest female athletes of all time. She was an early trailblazer and excelled in many sports, and in 1932, she won 3 Olympic medals. The magazine article was about her childhood, when she, Mildred Dietrichson, would hit so many home runs in the neighborhood baseball games that she earned the nickname of Babe Dietrichson after Babe Ruth. As I read the article, a new vision materialized for me. Babe Ruth was a national hero. He was also my dad's childhood hero. But Babe Dietrichson was a hero that I could be. She inspired me to dream about being a hero. After I read the article, I went to my dad and I told him, did you notice that my initials are the same as Babe Ruth? BR, Bonnie Ross. And I said, do you think it's a coincidence, me alluding to my potential professional sports career? My dad just looked at me and said, Babe's real name wasn't Babe, it was George, and you need to get a real job. And so I did. I got myself the best possible job, not just in one world, but 2. Like many of you, when Halo Combat Evolved released in 2001, it changed my perspective on gaming. I didn't just fall in love with the game, I fell in love with the universe and the potential of the Halo universe. In my mind, Halo is a universe worthy of devotion. Master Chief is humanity's last hope, and Master Chief is you, and you are the hero. My first E3 was, I think, in '95, and I just moved over from working on core Microsoft tech with mostly men. As we were setting up the booth, there was a group of women walking the E3 floor, and I thought, how refreshing. I finally get to work with women. I don't know why it wasn't a flag to me that these women were exceptionally beautiful, but the next day, these women were dressed up in way less than the rest of us. They were booth babes, and I will admit I was a bit heartbroken. Fast forward 20 plus years, and we've come a long way, and it makes me so proud to be part of this industry. This year, we've honored Amy and Jade, gifted trailblazers who are inspiring future generations to dream about being heroes. And as an industry, I think we should celebrate the strides we've made as creators, with a multitude of new perspectives, a spectrum of new stories, and a vast range of new characters. As we look at our real world today, I know our role as game creators is bigger and more important than we think. 20 years ago, gaming was relegated to the basement. Today, we stand alongside Hollywood, but as interactive entertainment. We create worlds and we conceive stories that inspire players to become their own heroes for a real world that desperately yearns for new heroes, of all shapes, of all sizes, of all abilities, all colors, and of all genders. Creating heroes for everyone is a noble cause worthy of all of our devotion. And to quote my favorite hero, Master Chief, I think we're just getting started. Thank you.